feels so good, guys. This feels so good. Now I'm here with a message, but before we get this message, we're doing some cleansing. This feels so good. I'm giving it to you. I'm sending some to you, okay? What a time. What a time right now. So I'm like, what a time. What a time we are in. We know the last time we met up, we received this message. We're trying to make the proper patterning, the proper shapes. This is the answer. This is the key. And it's connected to the Two of Cups. But this has to do with the Two of Wands. We're battling here. We're battling our expansion. And it's connected to our investment within the earth. I found this card. This card was found, and we know in our last reading I couldn't find this card. It was with this card. So I'm getting ready to load the reading up. Guys, forgive me for losing my voice. It's been a long day. And I found the card with the Earth Moon investment. This means something, and we're going to start here next time. But this is it. This is the card. I'm so glad I found it. We're going to ask this card what this means, because it has something to do with having an ending to begin again. We're not having an ending to begin again. We may think we are, but we're not. And it has to do with our new moon promise and partnership, being in alignment, coming together in order to continue this expansion. And it's connected to the Two of Cups. It's connected to healing from hierarchy to create this equality. And we're doing this through our past, with our past, by honoring our past, by honoring our truths, by expressing ourselves. You know, before I went to go and sat down, all of a sudden my phone made a noise. And my other phone, I want to show you guys this. It's smashed, okay? It's broken. I replaced it. Started going off. Ralph Smart video came on, and I knew it was a message. I listened to it. It's not okay. That was the message. It's not okay. Express yourself. Honor how you're feeling. And then I realized in that moment in time, I wasn't okay. I wasn't expressing myself. That, you know what? It's been really hard with all this stuff going on. Not feeling okay, but then still continuing to find that center within, what resonates within, and not wanting to go off with that Five of Wands charge and continue creating in that manner, but being able to honor this Two of Cups, to honor healing from this fear to create with love. Through a symphony, through a harmony, through a raise in a vibrations. Honoring actually what this means. It's growth. It's a change in perception. This is what we're doing here. We're having a change in perception. And we're in inaction. We're in inaction because we need to stop doing this. And I really feel like it's this that keeps us tied to the devil energies. We're healing from destruction here. The Two of Wands is the purest manifestation of fire, one that goes in all directions towards a multitude of potentials and yet has no fixed pathway. The two characters display the two reactions to this creative light. First, to oppose its sheer intensity, and then to embrace it through realization of its nature. Both are natural and ultimately a part of the same experience of the light. And this has to do with solar plexus healing. This is working with Aries and Mars. The purest and first true manifestation of fire, the Two of Wands embodies the burning creative will that is present and manifestation within you. This fire is both destructive and creative, in that destruction is often the first step in the creative process. Once the will has been surrendered to, the invitation is set to move forward into embodying this ultimate truth. We're going to embody something here, and we're going to shift it. We need to shift it with love. We need to shift this with love. And it's connected. It's all connected. And here, literally, guys, we are investing in the earth. This is an earth moon. Where is this tetrahedron? Look it. At the end of the day, it's connected to the earth. There's a connection there. Let's find out. Let's find out. So first of all, we're going to share the Three of Wands, because we're going to go from the 2 to the 3. That is the key. We're shifting from the 2 to the 3. And we know the 3 has to do with restoring faith. I also highly recommend watching Ralph Smart if you feel called to, guys. Envisioning the future. The Three of Wands indicates you've had continued support from others, perhaps from your parents or 2 good friends. With their help, you formed a sense of self, of your values and morals. But now it's time to rely on yourself for guidance. Clarify your goals and cast others' needs and opinions aside. The future is infinite and it is yours. No one else can see through its layers of light and shadow. This has to do with connection to us, connection to within. And where are we getting our personal power from? That is, okay, we're going right here. We're going right here. The Shaman's Dream Oracle. Let's see what this means. Something. Let's expand here. What flew into my lap? Of course, Eye of the Needle. Where we laser focused all of our energy through threading that needle in order to expand. I'll do some laser focusing today. Well, it just shot me. The wall. It's the wall. Here we go. Obstacles. And look at the triangle. Look at the triangle. We know that we're in stillness here so that we can see how the enemy is taking from us. The wall. Obstacles. Being inconvenienced by life. Detours, non-action. Non-action, and there it is. There are moments in your life when you are so geared up, so sure that you're on track with such drive and momentum, that you are shocked and confused when you encounter a wall. This unpredictability occurs outside your ability to plan, regardless if you've done everything right, in alignment with the divine. And I'm sure many of us have been here, right? We know how this feels. It's imperative that you change your attitude now. This temporary roadblock is not an obstacle to blast through. This is not an invitation to push harder, cancel other plans, or worry about who will win or lose. This is a stopping point to enable you to slow down and contemplate the part of the manifestation this is lit. It's connected to the manifesting equation that you and everyone else forgets. And I love it. We always talk about the equations here and building with the equations, the formulas. Life on life's terms will override your best laid plans. Yet, as inconvenient as it may seem, this experience is important. And being an important reminder that you are a human being, not a human doing. And that's how we're going to heal from. Where do we get our personal power from? Because we're feeling forced. This all has to do with healing from the masculine, helping the masculine, healing with the masculine to expand. And not feeling like we're forcing ourselves. We feel like our environment attacks us to force ourselves in order where to expand. We're not expanding with self. So we're feeling like we're in destruction with self. And we're feeling that. So we're going to honor this, and we're going to see how to heal from this through inaction. Because we need to shift patterning. So we need to see, what patterns have me stuck here? Because I want to get here. So what patterns do I need to create to get here? And I'm going to do it through inaction right now. I need to study this. I need to analyze this. I need to understand this. I need to find the formula. I need to create the equation to get here. Look, I know this equation, this formula gets me here. I don't want to be there anymore. I'm going here. So what formula can I create in order to get here? And I know this, I'm going to be in an action so I can create this formula to expand with it. And knowing that we are creators, that we came here to do this, that we're not stuck, that we don't need to stay stuck, but we need to express something. We literally need to express something that's going to help us make the shift. Perhaps you're being reminded of your mortality, or that you are but a small part of a bigger universe where your destiny intersects with others. And I really think that's another thing too, because we've lived so long with hierarchy. It's like many are having a hard time with that with those new patterns, with the patterns of equality. We still, many are still wanting to feed those and create with those patterns of old earth where we're feeding our ego, but we're not feeding our ego. We've done healing. That part of ourself is, become in alignment with us. Somewhat of, we've made a truce. We've had a truce. We understand that this is for the greater good. We all need to be on board, all parts of ourselves to expand with. That's how we're going to heal from the pain. We know that when we really are looking at this formula, and it's great, the Three of Swords in this tarot here, that we're really understanding that we all need to get on board to heal from our pain. And we're going to study. We're going to study formulas. We're going to gain the knowledge in order to expand. We're going to study the formulas. We're going to study in order to heal from this. And then a whole bunch of other things are probably going to happen along that path. But we have to get off this, hierarchy that everything's coming to me. This is about, we're all equal. We're all in service. We're all giving to receive and receiving to give. And we're a little network of worker bees. We're not all one-man kingdoms for ourselves. And you know what? This is the way it is. And if you don't like it, F you, you're out. And if I'm going to make fun of you, or I'm going to, get all lower vibrational because I need to stay in dominance. I need to stay in control. I need to keep feeding this part of myself so I feel safe, so I feel secure. It's trusting in life. It's trusting in your path. It's trusting that if you're facing death, it's trusting that whatever you're facing, you're having faith in life. You're having faith in your path. You're also having faith in healing. That you're allowed to shapeshift. That you're allowed to create this beauty and feel this wonder while you expand. That even you can be caught in the negative. Look, you could be caught in death. You could be caught in destruction. But you still can create beautifully here. That's the gift. It's your choice. And is it easy? No, it's not easy. But it's so worthwhile. It just reminds me of that gentleman doing the Black Panther, and no one knew that he was sick and, sick with cancer for the last 4 years, very bad. And then he passed away and everyone was judging him as a drug addict. And not that that should matter anyways. That's a whole freaking sidebar for another day. And you know what? But he still kept going, and he made the most beautiful music in his life and kept going. He didn't let that slow him down. He didn't get, you know, that energy and the fear and let it envelop him and take over. No, he faced his fears. He fought back. He fought back with life. And it's about being able to like know that every breath we're taking here, it matters. It's important, and we're creating with that. That's where the integrity of the light comes from. That's where spirit comes from. That's where when we could be in our darkest hour, but we're just going to soar off and we're going to take off. And we're going to fly, fly, fly. And that's going to help the earth more than anything. It's not saying, I'm going to create this perfect moment, and when I get in this perfect moment, then, you know, we're going to roll right off into the sunset and everything's going to be grand and I will accomplish this. This is, I'm in pain. It's dark. It feels like some sort of way. It's so heavy, but I'm going to freaking face it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to spend it. I'm going to find the strength. I'm going to go, go, go. I'm going to give it. And maybe right now in doing that, I need to honor rest. I need to honor this in action. I need to find patience. I need to find stillness. And you know how hard this is for the masculine? It is the energy that's expanding it. And for those of you that join in here that have a lot of masculine, you know, create with a lot of masculine, you know what I'm talking about. It's just, you know, it's so hard to stay still. Like I know this. I know the masculine very well. I can't sit and watch a movie. I can't sit. Time for intimacy. I gotta keep going. Moving. Expanding. Creating. And it's like you burn out. You can't do that. That is sickness too. You can't go and be just in, you know, never getting out of your bed. Always, you know, in the flow. Never giving something a name. Always talking telepathically. We're not there. That's not how we're creating. We're creating with the balance. And these are just examples of how we know we work with the masculine and feminine. But it's finding the balance, and it's finding the center, and it's finding the center within you. So you can order to take those lower vibrational things and transmute them into other things and use that energy as fuel to get to where we're going. But we're not repressing it anymore. And then it's because we haven't found the center and we're all out of whack that it's coming out in sickness. No, we're expressing it so we can heal the sickness. And it doesn't, you know, in whatever which way, it doesn't mean we're calling up that person and we're getting on the phone and we're like, fuck you. Yeah, some of us do that. Some of us are like, yo, fuck you. But this is about creating new patterning that's healthy for you at the end of the day. What's healthy for you? What's healing for you? And taking the time that you need and understanding that it's now. It's like, you know, we put this off so many times. Like, I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to do this tomorrow. I'm going to do this today. I'm going to do this today. Your life may have been meant to be in service to another purpose at this moment, and your attention meant to be directed elsewhere. Consider that this place of temporary non-action is exactly meant to be for you. Perhaps it's because all you desire and have set in motion needs to come. Needs to come to coalesce into form on the other side. Could it be that all elements are not yet in place for this manifestation to be for its highest good of all? Patience is required now, and the wisdom that this might be a great time to take a break and contemplate gratitude. What is truly yours will never be walled off from you. We're being blocked. We're being blocked on purpose because it's not ready. Okay, we're going to this tarot here, and we're gonna see it. We're gonna get some more information. This has to do with that 7 and 8 of Pentacles shift. The Father of Cups. And this is the card that we received this with. We are going to remain diplomatic and open-minded. The Father of Cups has a truly unique and dynamic personality. He is the most feminine of all the fathers within the tarot, and usually a patron of the arts. He's a dignified man who supports his family and community. The only thing holding this man back are his deeply rooted insecurities. They are vast and affect his personality in many unpredictable ways. So we're working with the masculine. We're going to see our insecurities. This has to do with our insecurities. We're going to heal from our insecurities. Where are we going? Well, we're going towards love. The Lovers is here. So we know we're healing from a 7 of Swords situation. We need to see the truth. We need to see the truth. We need to see through illusion. We're working with the element of air. So the Father of Swords is here to help us see this truth. And we got the Father of Swords on this last reading as well. And the Father of Swords is helping us to get to our 10 of Pentacles. So we're going to create forward momentum that's balanced towards our 10 of Cups. And our 10 of Cups is connected to love. And I love it. These are Canadian geese. Canadian geese mate for life. And every time I see them up here in Canada, I always think of my counterpart. This is what the new patterning that we're creating. This is what this is connected to. Expanding with all these cups. But we're expanding with our truth. And I love it because our divine inheritance is right here. And we do. We pick healing because we restore balance with the moon. We need to cool things off right now. We need to cool things off. We need to cool things down. That's why we're in an action. Because the masculine needs to cool down in order to begin creating this new pattern. So we're going to stop it. Well, we have to stop the patterning. We've been creating this patterning. We don't want to create this patterning anymore. We're creating a new formula. We're going somewhere else. So we need to become in inaction. We need to stop. And we're going to start building our new pattern, our new equation, to get to where we're going. Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, they want me to share this message. You know what, guys? This is the answer to this. Let's get it. Let's get it. The Father of Swords is fair and analytical. And of course, we need that. Like all the Swords family, the Father has a gift for perception. He has a distinct ability to remove himself emotionally from a situation so we can truly see it from all angles. He is therefore accepted by others, who usually describe him as fair or just. He's a responsible man with deep ties to his family. And there it is. We need to see it from all the angles so we can create new angles. We can create a new. That's it. And the key to creating this patterning is the sword. It's the sword that's both positively and negatively charged. And it's connected to our kundalini, our chakras. We need to be able to create this higher vibe patterning by doing healing with our energy centers. Okay, guys? That's what this is saying. And we're doing it through the masculine, with the masculine. Where are we going, guys? Where are we going? Of course we are. We're manifesting our 10 of Cups. But we're doing it with the swords. Now the Knight of Swords is here. We've added the energy of youth. We've added the energy of youth in order to expand. And that's what we're doing here. We need to stop. Here's the 10 of Wands. We're stopping. Remember, we're in action. So we're not acting. So that we can create new patterning. And we're going to add the energy of youth. And it was funny because the in this other deck, in this deck here, the Sun of Swords was just on the bottom of the deck. So we have the Knight of Swords because we need the energy of youth in order to expand. There's the Six of Cups. There it is, guys. As we expand through the earth, the Princess of Cups is here. She's helping us to expand. Keep going. And remember, we're creating this love from fear. So we're going to create it. We're in the patterning of fear over here. We need to get in the patterns of love. We need to get in the patterns of love. So our formula needs to reflect that. And we're going to be getting help from the heavens to the earth through us by temperance in order to do this. Remember, we're not doing this with this alone. We need to heal from the fear, the Nine of Swords. Of course, it's connected to the devil energies. Guys, the cards were calling, I knew it. So we're going to heal. And then look, we're going to go back into action. And it's connected to the Three of Fire. We've achieved it. We're making the right shapes. We're in manifestation mode. We're creating new patterning. We found our faith. Remember, the divine came on in and they're helping us. And we need the Queen of Wands right now. We need the Queen of Wands because she understands. She understands the fire. She understands the firepower, and we're going to heal. And remember, this is about investing in the earth. We've cooled down. We've alchemized. And we're right on path. We're right on target to where we need to be. And we are about to expand here. And guys, are we ever? The Princess of Wands is here. We're lighting it up. We're literally lighting it up. And now we have the King. Wow. Wow. You know, so much firepower. Oh. You know what, guys? So much firepower. I just need to know. Ooh, look, the King of Air is flipped this way. Well, we know he's the answer. Alright, guys. With all this firepower, I just need to know. We're definitely healing with our solar plexus and the Father. We've connected to ourselves. We've shifted to ourselves. Telling you guys. The Queen of Fire, all this firepower is helping us to heal with our emotions and create with love, and that's it. We need to heal with our emotions, express our emotions, and create with love. This is where we're going to be starting off next time, guys, as we expand. Love, light, and healing energies sent your way to create with today. I look forward to seeing you again soon, guys. I'm sending it to you. I'm sending you the healing vibes, the good stuff.